Hey everyone, welcome to WittCode, where in this video we're going to learn about the Docker ENTRYPOINT and CMD instructions. So both the ENTRYPOINT and CMD instructions are executed when a Docker container is created from an image. However, the instructions supplied to CMD can be overwritten, while the instructions supplied to ENTRYPOINT cannot. So let me provide a demonstration. First, we're going to create a simple image and use the CMD command right here to echo out download WittCode. Now let's build this image and let's give it the tag CMDI. Now let's create a container from this image, and we'll call this container CMDC. We can of course create a container from an image using Docker run. And notice how when we create this container, the string download WittCode is echoed to the console because of CMD right here. However, as we were using CMD to run this command, we can overwrite it. So let's create another container from this image, and we'll call this one CMD2, and let's supply a command to the end of this. So now we're creating another container, but this one's called CMDC2. Oh, let me fix the syntax here. And note how now, instead of echoing download WittCode, we are echoing WittCode is amazing. And that is because the command we supplied to the end of Docker run right here, so echo this, has overwritten the command we supplied here. Now let's try the same with ENTRYPOINT. So first, let's change our Docker file to use ENTRYPOINT as opposed to CMD. So now we're using ENTRYPOINT right here. Now let's create an image from this new Docker file. So let me clear the console. And now we're going to create an image called ENTRYPOINT-I. Once again, let's create a container from this image. And now it's going to be called ENTRYPOINT-C. And once again, download WittCode is printed to the console. And now let's do what we did last time. So let's tag on a command at the end. And now if we run it, we're creating a container called ENTRYPOINT-C2. Once again, need to do some fix the syntax right here. Note how what we provided to the end here, so echo, WittCode is amazing, was appended to this here as opposed to overriding it. So now we have download WittCode and then echo WittCode is amazing. So in other words, the ENTRYPOINT instruction was not overwritten, while the command or CMD one was. Instead, the extra command is appended to the end of the ENTRYPOINT instruction. But now let's talk about ENTRYPOINT syntax, because what we saw right here isn't always the case, as the syntax used with ENTRYPOINT instruction impacts how it works. The syntax we used above right here is known as exec form. Another syntax that can be supplied to the ENTRYPOINT instruction is the shell form. If we use the shell form, then the command supplied to Docker run will not be appended to the ENTRYPOINT instruction. So let's change it to use shell form, which is this right here. So note how we don't have an array of arguments. And now let's build an image from using this Docker file. We'll call it ENTRYPOINT-I2. Now let's create a container from this image. And once again, we're going to tag on an extra argument at the end. And let's run this. And note how this was ignored. So we just have download WittCode printed. So the command that we append here is ignored when we use the shell syntax. Now let's talk about how CMD and ENTRYPOINT can be used together. So because of the behavior of both CMD and ENTRYPOINT, they're often used together to run a default command if no extra commands are supplied. To demonstrate, let's create an image such that when a container is created from it, it will echo download WittCode unless something else is supplied. And so of course we can do that by combining CMD and ENTRYPOINT. So we use ENTRYPOINT to run the echo command and CMD to apply the string download WittCode. Now let's build an image from this Docker file. Now let's create a container from it without supplying any arguments. Of course, we get download WittCode printed. Now let's create a container from it that is using arguments. So now we're appending WittCode is amazing. If we apply this, we don't get download WittCode printed, but instead just WittCode is amazing. So basically, download WittCode is the default text because we're using CMD, but if something else is supplied, then that will be used instead. But so this was my video on Docker ENTRYPOINT versus CMD. I want to thank you for liking and subscribing. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try and get back to you. But besides that, thank you and have a good one.